Alright folks, I want to show you a demo on controlling DigitalOcean's droplets through a Raspberry Pi. So I have a device here which has a rotary control, a button and a couple of displays. So the first display here is actually showing the count of the droplets. So currently there is only one droplet running in my account, so it's showing 1, and this is what I want to set through the rotary. So when I actually turn the knob, you will notice that this is going to get incremented. So now I can go all the way up to 5 or come down to the baseline of 1. So let's go ahead and set this to 5, and now the display is showing us clearly that we want the desired count to be 5, but the number of droplets that we have currently is just 1. So at this point all I got to do is balance the fleet of the number of droplets. So I'm going to basically double tap this button, and that is going to create the additional droplets in DigitalOcean account. So let's zoom on to the portal, and also let's check if the balance command has been received. So I'm going to double tap again just to make sure that the command has been received. So this will show us a debug message that the Raspberry Pi has got the count and it is going to send this command to DigitalOcean. So there we go. Now it says balancing the fleet to 5. Now when I switch to the portal and I put that in the auto refresh mode, we'll notice that in just a few minutes we'll have 4 more droplets getting added to the deployment. And if you notice, every droplet is also tagged. I call it my web app, and the reason is there is a load balancer that is associated with my fleet, and eventually when my web servers get scaled out through this action that I performed on Raspberry Pi, all of them will start associating themselves with the load balancer because of the tag, and they'll start receiving the traffic. And there we go. Now the count is increasing to 3, and now 4. We have web 0 to web 3, and in just another minute or so we'll see the final web server come up, and that will balance the fleet. And there we go. So now we have all the 3, or rather 4 new droplets that are created, and including the old one, the count is now 5. So this is pretty interesting. So now if we come back and look at the display, so you will notice that the display count, the upper one, has also gone up. So now this has reached 5, meeting the original count that we set up, and now the fleet is completely balanced. So let's say the peak traffic hour is over and I want to bring the droplet count back to 1. And how do I do that? Well, pretty simple. I'm going to turn the knob all the way down, so the desired count is now back to 1. And at this point I'm going to again double tap my button, so right, and now it says balancing the fleet to 1. So let's come back to the portal and let's see how this is going to respond. So in just a couple of minutes we should see the count of droplets come back from 5 to 1, and each of the droplet will get dropped, and our display that actually shows, there we go, the first one is already gone, and the second one, that's it. In just another 2 minutes we should just have 1 droplet, which is our baseline configuration. And meanwhile, if you look at the display, it is going to get updated. Now it has changed from 3 to 2, and very soon it will become 1. And that's basically the equation where we are balancing the number of droplets with the desired count. All I got to do is turn the knob, hit this button, and we have the desired count of droplets. So I'm going to share the source code of this, and you can add many other capabilities. I'm going to add another progress bar that shows the creation status. I'm going to enhance this further. So stay tuned, and I'm going to upload the code very soon to GitHub. Thanks for watching.